blockchain, of course, ecosystem, cryptocurrencies, infrastructure provider Binance has invested 200 US into the global media company Forbes and Opus Acquisition, a public traded special purpose acquisition company. So, of course, Forbes and Opus had earlier announced plans to pursue a business combination with which is expected to close the first quarter of 2022. And of course, the strategic investment will be through the assumption of subscription agreement representing commitments in the 400 million private investment public equity. So, of course, Binance investment in Forbes have the experience, network, and resources of the world leading crypto exchanges and one of the most successful blockchain innovators, right? So Forbes already is rich with people interested in emerging world of digital assets to become a true leader in the field with their help. So as Web3 and blockchain technologies move forward, the crypto market comes to age. We know that media is essential element to build widespread consumer understanding and education. So they'll be using Forbes as a means for education, but most likely also in another article that I saw is to actually shield projects, right? To shield tokens or coins that are most likely listed on Binance. So good news there. And of course, next time you can get a single source of truth, hopefully, and do your due diligence to before actually investing. So of course, on a separate news, Intel chases after Bitcoin miners with a dedicated chip. So of course, the silicon giant thinks there is real money to be made in Web Metaverse 3.0 chain type. So of course, the company says that it will ship energy efficient accelerator to those crypto miners. Argo blockchain, formerly known as Square, and Grid infrastructures will be among the earliest users. So of course, the architecture is implemented on a tiny piece of silicon so that it has minimal impact to the supply of the current products. So the objective of the team is, of course, to build a platform optimized for customers' workload, including blockchain and custom accelerated supercomputing opportunities at the edge. So very interesting times. So Intel is actually jumping on the bandwagon to look at also the environment, but at the same time, we have until 2040 to mine all the Bitcoin.
If you have a
Billionaire Bill
cost
Miller.
effective, if the chip is cost effective, most probably many people will buy. So not only Bitcoin, I think we can mine Ethereum, we can mine Solana, many other cryptos also.
Exactly. Yeah. So cost efficient and also maybe environmental friendly. So hopefully, let's see what Intel plans to do. So in a separate news, billionaire Bill Miller has a very big Bitcoin position, and also he's a veteran and a fund manager. And right now, looking at the institutional adoption this year, endowments and foundation, Bitcoin is insurance against financial catastrophe. Very important statement that he stated, right? So of course, in CNBC just a couple of days, he was referring to Bitcoin on a set of insurance policies that have no intrinsic value. Now, in fact, when you have no intrinsic value, you don't want to have your house burned down or get a terrible accident, but you have to pay for insurance every year. In this case, that happens. So, of course, Bitcoin is insurance against financial catastrophe, as we see in Lebanon and Afghanistan, or many other countries where we saw around the time of the pandemic. Now, I think you're going to see a lot of adoptions among foundations and endowments of institutions this year, and it's going to continue. So because of that, most likely you can also see that JP Morgan predicts a long-term Bitcoin price of 150K and outlines the challenges in order to reach that. So I think the biggest challenge for Bitcoin going forward is its volatility and the boom and bust cycle that hinders further institutional adoption. So of course, at the time of writing, Bitcoin is at 43,000 based on Bitcoin.com. Market. JP Morgan's client survey shows a majority of the respondents expect Bitcoin to reach 60,000 or more this year. Now, the firm currently offers some crypto investments to their client. Nonetheless, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon continues to warn people about investing in crypto, citing that the asset has no intrinsic value. He called Bitcoin worthless in October last year, questioning its limited supply. So, of course, while he has his own personal opinion on Bitcoin, his clients that he serves actually want to get in to Bitcoin. So Netflix announces new series of Bitfinex hack involving 120,000 Bitcoin. Now, the Netflix documentary will be about a New York-based couple with their link to laundering over nearly 120,000 Bitcoin that is tied to crime. Now, streaming and production giant Netflix will soon produce a documentary series on the infamous Bitfinex hack, one of the biggest financial crimes from 2016, stealing over 119,756 Bitcoin worth 72 million at this time. Now, the Netflix documentary will be centered around the New York-based couple and their link to how they actually laundered the money. According to Netflix, the documentary will be directed by American filmmaker Chris Smith and Nick Bilton as co-executive producer. And Netflix has ordered a documentary series about a married couple alleged scheme to launder billions of dollars worth of stolen cryptocurrency in the biggest criminal financial crime case in history. So I'm looking forward to that. We
That
can learn
will be
something.
interesting. Yeah, that will be
Yeah, very
interesting.
interesting. And also that helps to make awareness in the market, and people will start to look at cryptocurrencies as investments, right? So
Yeah.
OpenSea's launches an investment arm, opens application for ecosystem grants program. Now the Ethereum-based NFT marketplace OpenSea has launched a grants program under its new ventures division with an aim of supporting community-driven projects and crypto startups focused on building Web3 applications. Now, in line of the launch of its new investment arm, OpenSea grant program is slated to provide funding, advice, technical advisory, and strategic connections to the investment arm company's portfolio. Now, OpenSea recently closed a 300 million Series C funding led by Paradigm and Coty. And as a result, OpenSea's valuation has sprung up to 13.3 billion, compounded by the rise in adoption and mainstream of attention to NFT, effectively catapulting the platform of being among the leading NFT marketplace in the crypto industry. So, of course, in addition to the OpenSea ventures, the firm aims to support projects emerging from Web3 community with its ecosystem grants initiative. Now, of course, OpenSea's aim to support projects that improve user accessibility and developers tooling around NFT to create educational resources and promote inclusivity and accessibility. So, according to OpenSea, on the onset, the organization is looking to support short-term project timeline at least 2 quarters upon receiving the grant, and OpenSea will assess and evolve its criteria for shifting through the applications as it develops the program further. So, interesting times. That's all I have today in the news, and I'm going to hand
Very
over to
interesting
Manish.
time. So since you bring up this web.3, so the guys who are watching us, at least I'll just give them a glimpse. So web 1.0, where the just internet started, and when we started consuming information, it was just a read kind of thing, where you browse a page, consume the information. Then web 2.0 has come, where the social media and where you started interacting on the internet. And then now the era of web.3.0s, where we are moving to a decentralized way of managing things, where your informations will not be centrally stored, it'll be in a multiple places. So that's the decentralizations. So I think this is going to be a crazy time. So let's move on to next sections, which I'm going to cover today, best Solana metaverse projects.
Awesome. So join us daily live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, 11 p.m. Singapore time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time if you're based in the US. And if you like money in crypto, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Manish, take it away.
All right, so here today I'm going to cover about best Solana metaverse project. So metaverse is the future of the internet and is the next evolution of social connections. Tech giant Facebook rebranded its company to a Meta and planning to invest around $130 billion over the course of next 10 years. So metaverse potentially is $800 billion by the year of 2024, and metaverse is a merge of combination of both hardware, VR, and AR technology that potentially creates a new form of communications that eventually open up a new kind of commerce. Gaming could be the entry point of metaverse and eventually disrupts every other industry like never before. More than 3 billion people across the globe are playing games, and it is about 40% of the total world populations. So Solana, the fastest blockchain, is powering DeFi, NFT, and metaverse gaming projects. Still, the metaverse project is in the early stage, but we have some best Solana metaverse projects, and our ranking is based on activeness of the communities, team members, roadmap, vision, and their NFT projects. So, number one in this list, I have Star Atlas. I think this I have also covered. This is one of the project which is into NFT as well as the metaverse also. So at Star Atlas is a virtual play to earn metaverse based game in the year of 2620. So here we are in the future. So Star Atlas has partnered with Solana, a next generation powerful blockchain, Leisure in the decentralized exchange, and FTX, a crypto exchange, to create the metaverse of the futures. The core game mechanics are built on a grand strategy, space explorations, land and territory control, players versus environment missions, the player versus player combat, and built on Real Engine 5 and VR enabled. So Atlas is the game currency, ATLAS. Is the game currency which within Start Atlas, and it is inflationary in a nature based on the growth of the in the game economy. So there is another token called Polis, is the governance token representing a financial stake, voting power in the DAO Polis as fixed supply that won't grow. Genre is DeFi, MMO space. And the marketplace, you can go to playmarketatlas.com. You can check out their Twitter account. They have over 300K users, and join their Discord community, which is around 157,000 members. Within the 9K is a Reddit subscriber. So the next one in the list is CryptoWar. CryptoWar is a real-time multiplayer PvP arena NFT game developed in Unreal Engine and on the Solana blockchain. So CryptoWar is an between a P2B gaming experience within a blockchain world, like in game platforms, DAO, per DAC, NFT, and DeFi. So CryptoWar is powered by the world's most powerful 3D creations platform called Unreal Engine, and is built on the fastest secure blockchain network, which is well-known Solana network. So the token would be CWAR, is the core utility token for Cyro War within the game, staking of stability and reward elements of a yield farming game platform, governance voting, and internal medium of exchange use case. You can follow CryptoWar on a Twitter, over 180K followers, and join their Discord group community with over 22K members. So the next one I have is Soulless.io. So let's browse through their website, because the website looks crazy. I got lots of creativity in their websites. This Okay, so Solace is a VR metaverse built in on the Solana blockchain. Solace VR metaverse where users can play, build, own, socialize, and monetize their virtual experiences in an immersive way. Solace metaverse is the answer to decentralized land and the sandbox, and has the potential to become the market leader of a cross-platform metaverse to attract millions of users. Their native token is SLC, is the main cryptocurrency in the Solace metaverse. SLC will be the governance token that is allocated during a private and public sale. So SLC has a total supply of 4 million tokens. So Solace will have an open market. That means anything and everything can be sold which include land, plots, pets, special avatars, buildings, pet eggs, game stones, raw materials, crafted items. So Janner is a building open world, and you can follow Soulless on a Twitter with over 190K followers and join their Discord community with 35,000 members. So very powerful community, guys. Let me walk you through the next project, was the fourth one. It's called Ephemerum. Ephemerum is a massively online metaverse game accessed on a VR, desktop, and mobile. It is built with stunning graphic, state-of-art technology. So Ethereum operated with a several blockchain and protocol, including Solana, Ethereum, and Polygon. So their native token called AFFL is a governance token with a total supply of 12 million. AFFL help in a governance with entire in a game experience, staking and voting on important decisions. So they have another token called Economy. Economy token is Ethereum is means of payment, and it is used for commerce, trade of property, assets, and artifacts. If you own land or real estate on Ethereum, you can either sell it or rent it for your passive income in the form of stable coin and exchange them into a different tokens. So you can follow Ethereum on a Twitter and their Discord community. And the last one I have, not last one, there's two more. So it's a portal.2. All right. So Portal is a web-based metaverse platform on the Solana ecosystem. A Portal NFT will be grant you one of the unit in the building one. The NFTs act as the ownership and access to your space in the building. The card will be stored and remember everything you own and building in a portal. So in a portal, you will build your space with a flexible drag and drop room builders. You can decorate your space with your favorite posters, display your NFT, and you can follow their Twitters. It's around 38K followers and join their Discord group. It's around 13,000 community. And the last one, which I have it called spacefalcon.io. Guys, look at that, where we are going with this crazy games. Okay, so a Space Falcon is a intergalactic metaverse classic shooter game powered by Solana Network. They have recreated the classic shooter game in 3D, runs on a browser, in incentivize players by integrating technology. You can buy their Space Falcon NFT on Magic Den. Fcon is the governance token for Space Falcon with a 20 billion in distributions. Fcon available on Radium, KuCoin, and Gate.io. So Space Falcon is invested by a marquee investor like Solar Eco Fund, Maven Capital, and much more. They have partnered with Solana, Radium, Solace, uh, Metaplex, Copper, and SonarWatch. These are exchange and wallets, guys. Don't get confused with the name. You can follow a Falcon on a Twitter with over 232K followers and join their Discord community with 129,543 members. So crazy time, guys. Hope this this piece of information was informative, and we have covered today around 6 metaverse game on Solana network. So let's move on to our market side of thing and see
Yeah.
what is happening in the market side.
So Manish, I think whilst I move to the market side, I think you might want to fix your. I think you're having some tech issue there. So
Oh,
yeah, you're frozen. So while Manish sets up the next segment, let me just run through. So currently now we have from being confident, we are actually dropping in terms of the fear, coming back into fear again, guys, which is cycle of the markets. Nothing to be fearful. I always wait to constantly take money off the top as the market rallies, and as it starts to come down when the fear index hit 10. I will start to actually use my indicators, my charts, to then buy into those coins, especially the metaverse that Manish has spoken about, the top six, those kinds of things. If you are not owning them now, and maybe right now the price is slightly high, you go back to the charts, then the name of crypto, right? The name of the game, one rule is always to be patient, don't rush, don't be fearful. So looking to at today, of course, is the weekend. Now it seems like there's a reverse trend. Weekends we used to enjoy, myself and Manish, because we get to see the run up. But today, in the last couple of weeks, we have seen that the weekends always seem to be bearish. So let's see what's going to happen. So of course, the top 10 coins, we have INJ, Injection Protocol, is the coin of the day. And we have followed by AMP token, Frex, Beefy Finance, Tether, Traveler.com, Catcoin, Binance, Excel DeFi, and Tether Gold. So for those who are not on LunarCrush, there's a link in our description below. You can actually join. It will also help our channel. It is free, and you can get some of the insights that we use to actually help buy into tokens that has great community push, right? So community is very important. That was the Web 2.0 that Manish spoke about. Now we still need the social community on a particular project where we start to move in a decentralized manner. So cryptocurrencies, of course, we have 17,000 cryptos, 450 exchange. Market cap drop a bit, guys. Is at 1.8 trillion. Not much volume today also. Taking in consideration that now looking at our premium coins, mostly institutions are trading during Monday to Friday, right? So 42.5%, Bitcoin holds dominance, and 18.4 for Ethereum. Now, Bitcoin in the last 24 hours is down by 4.12, Ethereum down by 7.89, BNB down by 4.66, XRP down by 7%, Cardano down by 10%, Solana down by 12%, Terra Luna down by 6.35, and Avalanche down by 12.56. So looking at also over the weekend, we can see that people are longing, in terms of liquidation, longing Bitcoin. So seems like they are anticipating that Bitcoin price will grow in the next couple of days. So I don't see any much shorts. Maybe that's the reason why they are speculating of the growth. So looking at the total market, of course, very high volume in terms of the last 4 hours. You can see that volume are increasing, but mostly bearish, right? So people are having short positions. They are selling Bitcoin tradings, moving tokens out. We can see a lot of whale movements, alerts that we receive to see what are they doing. Either they taking it off the exchange or putting it back to the exchange to dump. So we will get to see that over the next few days. Now, Bitcoin, of course, takes about 50%. So Bitcoin right now is being supported at 41,900. I don't think it will fall, but hey, who knows? Anything can happen in the crypto space. We were overbought just a couple of hours ago, and now we are undersold, right? So this is the time where, at this junction, based on the RSI, is the time where you want to do the dollar cost average on a weekly basis. So of course, if you're new to this channel, do subscribe, do like our video. It helps, especially those tokenomics that we have covered, and you are holding those tokens. It really helps to not only support us in our channel, but it also helps to spread the word so that other people can benefit. Example, if you are holding INJ protocol, and if you scroll down on the LunarCrush, you can see shared link. So shared link means how many percent of people are actually liking a particular video on a specific tokens projects, on Twitter, sharing on YouTube, Facebook, and what have you not, on social media. So if you're a supporter of our channel, give us a like, guys. So that will be helpful for us. And we cover about 500 over videos, more to come. Manish is going to cover how to actually create the entire blockchain. He's doing a mini project for my site. I am working with the education side of things, and we'll be coming out with how-tos and kind of a fast track for those who want to gain the knowledge that we have in a shortest possible time. So we'll cover how to crypto trends, tokenomic, NFT, blockchain. So connect with us in our Telegram group. Now I'm going to hand over to Manish for the tweet of the day.
All right, so news is coming from Uber side. I think their CEO has announced that at some point of time they are going to accept a cryptocurrency as part of their payment medium. And this is something that I am seeing, that lots of adoptions coming these days, though we are on the beer side of the market, and but still there are some good news are coming. I recently saw a news where Apple Pay is working for the cryptocurrencies payment. So there are lots of adoptions happening, guys. So next couple of years in this cryptocurrency space will be the crazy one, especially when the metaverse and Web 3.0 is coming. So we are the early adopters. Definitely will be benefited. So that's all I have it for today. And join our community, join our all social media platforms, and support us. Thank you. See you
Take care,
tomorrow.
guys. See you tomorrow.
Diamonds on your neck, bet they on your neck. You want that watch, you better rock it tech. You want the chain, you better cop a vest. You want the check, but can you make it stretch?